committed to finding out how people turn one date into a love story. I'm Ashley I, and this is the story of us. How do you feel about friends of the opposite sex? Like, are you threatened by his gal pals? Do you not like her hanging around guy friends?
She can have all the guy friends she wants. I mean, I really don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually likes a lot of my friends. I mean, I don't have like a ton.
It was kind of a deal breaker almost.
I have mostly friends with gay men, so I don't think that was an issue on your end.
I can't have any girlfriends, you can't have any guy friends.
How's that working out for you?
It's not bad. And we've always had a small circle of friends either way, so.
I don't really have friends anymore.
No, don't lose your friends over your boyfriend.
No,
I
I
tell
just
her all
felt
the
like
time.
it's because they went to college and they're far away.
Okay.
So I just feel like we lost, you know, our connections.
Always keep your girlfriends, even if you have the best boyfriend ever. Is there any temptation where you're just like, oh man, you know, it's hard not to hook up with this girl I met at a bar?
We don't really go out as much, like crazy a lot, but by the time we do go out together. So we don't really have a big temptation or nothing.
So when he turns 21 in a couple weeks, are you afraid that he's gonna go out drinking with his buddies and be tempted to hook up with another girl, just one night stand?
Not really, because I won't let him go to a bar.
You're a little possessive? I'm a little possessive too,
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm possessive over guys that I'm not dating. I'm possessive over my hot guy friends. I have too many hot guy friends.
He had this girl who came to visit, and he was like, yeah, just heads up, she used to like me. And then I met her, and she was like, oh, Anthony, hi, so good to see you. She just didn't want to
Yeah, she was laying it on way too thick.
She didn't want to, like, she would, like, angle her body away from me, and I was like, this bitch.
Even I was like, you need to calm down. Like, that's great and that's flattering that you're still into me, but like, you can't be like, hey, fuck your girlfriend.
And there was never an issue because he was never into it, but I just, like, we all went out to dinner together, and I was like, this is the most miserable dinner of my life.
Oh, it's awful.
I was threatened.
Oh, I would have been too, believe me. I get possessive over like everything. I'm like, why is she talking to him? And it's like, they've been talking for 3 minutes and I'm not with him.
We were at a party once, and a friend of one of my friends came up to me and was like, hey, if you guys ever break up, is it cool if I tag that? And I was like, no, like, you can't preemptively say that. Like, okay, maybe if we've been broken up a little while and you're like, hey, dude, I'm giving you out of respect. But it was like, no, why would you? No.
Well, Jordan, what if he ever dated one of your friends post-breakup?
Oh my God, I'd be mortified. One, I'd be pissed at my friend too, and I'd be sending her like, traitor. I'm not petty, I don't hold grudges.
Really?
I hold so many grudges. It's fine.
That's one thing that like I freaking love about her. Is like I'm really confident with her. She's very outgoing with everybody, and she's very respectful towards anyone. She can get along with anybody. I've hung out with your guy friends.
Yeah,
They're very cool.
We don't really go out, like go out separately much anymore, just because there'd be no reason not to invite the other one.
Right.
So when we're with our friends, we tend to be together. I have some guy friends out here, but none of them are like my best friends. We hang out when we go out or go out in groups. So it's not like I have like a best guy friend that comes over and hangs out when he's not there.
Right.
And I think all the girls that are your friends that are out here, I know.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever had a hard time being monogamous? Ever been tempted? Ever looked at somebody too long?
No. Nah.
Oh,
Have
me?
you?
No. Oh, sorry. No, I'm just watching him just to get hints. No.
I have two best guy friends that are straight, and one
Most
of
of our
them.
guy friends are gay, so I'm not really
Yeah.
like worried about.
But what about your straight guy friends? Do they annoy you?
No, oh my God.
Not at all. Not
I
even
have
close.
3 in my life that are like brothers to me, and Harry's like such a guy's guy, so I feel like he's closer with them now. They text, and with his friends that are girlfriends, I make the effort to like message them and talk to them because I would never want him to not, unless I thought it was like inappropriate, I would never want him to lose friends over our relationship.
You guys are strong. Like,
Very
you're
strong.
solid.
Very solid.
Like there's nothing to worry about. We're so open. Like if I feel like there's nothing I would ever hide from him, and he knows that. Like he's not a jealous type either. I think it's like funny, like girls want their their boyfriend or their partner to be a little jealous. Like, I can never make him jealous, like, ever.
No.
He's secure with
You
himself.
are really secure.
He is.
I like that. How do you guys keep the chemistry alive?
That's a good question. Like, we have no boundaries, so I feel like I ask him that. Like,
The chemistry is always there. We always just speak what's on our mind. We spend a lot of time together on the weekends.
Yeah.
I probably should get her flowers more often than I do.
I think a key to our relationship, and I've seen it with my parents, is we really do live like independent lives. So during the week, like we're not like attached to the hip. He has a ton of friends. I have a lot of friends. I work a lot. Like I'm really passionate about my work. He's passionate about his work. So we're so fulfilled in other areas of our lives that don't involve each other. So I think it's really special the time we do. I've been in relationships, I don't know if you have, where you do everything with that person, or like you feel like
too much.
They have to come with you for everything. And I think because we have that separation, it's like we constantly miss each other. Yeah. And I think that's what keeps chemistry
I haven't
alive.
felt like since we've been together, I've never felt that the chemistry wasn't there.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't need to do anything to keep it alive, in my sense.
I prefer relationships like that, not the ones where people are like, I've gone 3 hours without seeing him, and I haven't gone 3 hours without talking to him. Chill it out.
Yeah.
So I have a best guy friend, and he's been my best friend for like 11 years now. I'd had boyfriends in the past that just couldn't wrap their head around the fact that a guy and a girl could be friends and have no sort of relations towards one another or feelings, like of that nature. It got to the point where it was starting to get to be like a deal breaker, because I'd break up with like all these boyfriends, and then I'd have to rekindle my friendship with my best friend.
Because they wouldn't let you be close to him.
Yeah, exactly. And so it was almost, right off the bat was like, hey, just to let you know, I have a best guy friend. His name's Derek, and you should hang out with him. And so they went and grabbed beers together, and it was totally cool.
It was a bromance.
Yeah.
From the start.
He was in our wedding, and
Was he like your bridesmaid?
no, he was his
No, he was one
groomsman.
of
Oh, how sweet. That's so nice.
I wouldn't allow that. He's too cool to be in a dress, so.
Very true.
Okay, does he have any girlfriends that you don't like him hanging around?
Yeah, no, except for there was that one girl that wanted to like claim it was his best friend, but you remember that girl? And she would always hug you and stuff, and kind of, it was almost like marking her territory with Nick, so it was really weird, so.
I don't remember.
Okay, well, see, so, not a best friend.
It is finally time to play a little game that we like to call Relationship Status. Describe your partner's greatest skill.
And I wanna emphasize
explain?
that this is not to be sexist. It's just the truth.
Oh, great.
She is a ridiculously good cook.
And do you think so? Are you?
I mean, I'm pretty good.
She's awesome at it.
Is it
Hands
your
down.
greatest skill, Megan?
I mean, it might be, I thought baking was, but if he thinks cooking.
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
It's food that goes into my belly, so it counts.
Thank you.
You think personal training is your best?
Yeah, I'm a people person, so I connect really easily, and
Plus, it's his passion, so you can really tell that he really likes it.
Maybe you can train me, because I have honestly an athletic show coming up.
there you go.
And I
I'm your guy.
am the most out of shape.
I'll get you there.
I'm your guy.
Good.
If your boyfriend or girlfriend is having a bad day, what is the one thing that you know will make them feel better?
Oh my God. Easy. Wow, keep them coming.
Okay, ready? Flip. And
Puppy.
Whiskey. Damn it, I should have said puppies. I lost.
if you guys had to relive one day in your relationship over again because it was that wonderful, what day would it be?
What if we agree? Would that be weird?
That would be great.
Arizona trip.
That's so weird. It was so good.
You guys, I'm so happy for you for getting that right.
I actually kind of thought we might.
Such beautiful stories, such beautiful couples. This has been a passionate pursuit of mine for a very long time, and I am so grateful to our couples for their honesty and sincerity. And I'm so grateful for all of you for watching the story of us. I hope you have better luck finding your forever person than I have so far. Can't get enough love in your life? Well, be sure to like this video and subscribe. You won't want to miss what we have coming up next on The Story of Us.